everybody, this is my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to welcome you to watch with me, LB. I'm obviously LB, and on this channel we will be doing TV and movie recaps. I'm a huge Marvel fan, and that will be where the majority of my content comes from, but I also watch a lot of other TV shows and movies, so we will get into those as well. I want to start my channel off with the latest drop from Marvel Studios, Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. If you have not seen the movie, I'm definitely going to spoil that thing. So don't watch this video until you have seen the movie. This is actually super late because the movie came out a while ago, but Hurricane Ida is raggedy and she came down here and tore up the area that I live in. So we didn't have electricity. So as soon as the theaters opened, I was in there like swimwear to watch Shang-Chi, okay? Who, if I do say so myself, was kind of snackish in this movie. I'm just saying, like, when I saw him in the post, I was like, all right, cool. But then they had a scene in the movie where he didn't have a shirt on, and I was like, oh, you have been eating right and exercising, haven't you? That's another thing. I ain't even want to say that. No, this is probably not gonna. This is gonna be B-roll. This is gonna be on the B-roll. That's what they call a B-roll, child. Okay, so Shang-Chi, fire movie. Definitely has solidified itself in my MCU top 10, I'm gonna say. It gets extra props because of the cultural significance to the Asian brothers and sisters out there that have been wanting to see themselves represented in the MCU in a more prominent fashion. They have had Wong, you know what I'm saying? Wong from Doctor Strange. But Wong didn't have enough money to buy himself a tuna mill, child. And Doctor Strange was gonna have to buy him one. He had like rupees and stuff. And that does not translate in the good old United States of America. Okay. I forgot to tell you, everybody says it, and I'm gonna say it too. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell. So whatever happens when you ring the bell will happen when I do something, and then you'll get a bell notification, okay? And then when you subscribe, that's gonna help me to do something that is positive, okay? And then liking it lets me know that you liked it, okay? So there's that. Like and subscribe. Mash that button and like the thing. That's what they always say. Go ahead down and mash that like button. Anyway, okay. The fantastic part of the movie was when his dad, who is the person who possesses the 10 rings, these really awesome freaking rings. I forgot what they do, child. I should have prepared better, but I didn't. So you're going to get what you're getting. Okay, your first video is your worst video, and this is the first. So you're going to get what I give you, okay? Love you forever. But so yeah, the daddy has the 10 rings, and he wants to go to this place called Ta Lo, okay? Ta Lo is a magical kingdom guarded by a magical forest. You understand? The forest's whole job is to protect Ta Lo. The daddy ends up traversing the forest, getting to this beautiful, like, oasis kind of place where he sees this woman who is guarding the gate, right? And she's like, listen, baby, I got on a matching hat and a matching dress. Do you think that I'm about to let you beat me up when I got on a matching outfit out here with a mask to match? You think that's what you thought? You're mistaken, love. Mom and daddy, of course, they're not together yet. They just a man and a woman. Fight! Beautiful fight. I'm telling you, there's no other way to describe the fighting in this movie other than beautiful. It was so nice. It was giving me very much yin and yang. You understand? It was giving me opposites. It was giving me opposing forces, if you will. The daddy was all like, bah, 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 bah. And the mama was like, you thought what you thought. I don't. Sliding across the ground, and she was giving me storm vibes because the leaves and shit was moving when she was moving. Very, very nice. Beautiful choreography. Long story short, the lady whooped up on this man. Okay, this man has the 10 rings on his arm. 5 apiece, real even, like, okay? She was like, Again, I say, I have a matching dress and hat. You can't see me today, okay? Maybe on another day if I wasn't coordinating. But today you got me on a day I'm coordinating. I'm about to whoop your ass. Matter of fact, during the fight, the mama takes the rings from the daddy, okay? Took them. I'm like, dog, how you did that? Dog, how? Right? Mom's is magical. That's just straight off top. She was beautiful and she was magical. They was giving me sexy vibes. They was giving me like, oh, the sexual tension that I was picking up on. And I think that I was right, because when the lady whooped up on the man, she knocked his ass in the water and he was like, you are something else. I tell you what, you can't believe you did that, girl. How you did that? And they just kept looking at each other and they were like vibing. And like 3.5 minutes later, they was married, baby. Okay, so I was reading the room and live in Talo with the man, because the people of Talo felt like he wasn't worthy, because he wasn't. But so she left all that she knew and moved to the real world with this man. The man gave up 10 rings. They had a baby, a little boy, Shang Chi. A little while later, they had a girl, Xiaoling. Xiaoling is the sister. The mom ended up passing away. Okay, Daddy was hitting Shang with, well, why didn't you save her? Sir, he was 7. What would you like him to do? He probably had on briefs. So the daddy started training Shang as a assassin from that point on, to kill the people that killed his mama. Why the husband wouldn't avenge his wife and why he put that on the child, I don't know. The daddy sent him out on a mission to assassinate the people that had Shang's hand. The daddy was like, hey, I found him. Go get him. And Shang was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get out. You got it, Dad. Sure thing. He was like, nah, no, baby. This is not my ministry. I'm about to go, okay? I'm about to leave. Now, the sister, Xiaoling, they did not let her train. She was a girl, and girls did not train. So she was just ignored, pretty much. But in the daddy ignoring her, she trained, baby. And she said that she trained to be better than what the men were training Shang to be. Hey, let's talk about the fight scene on the bus, all right? Fight scene on the bus, top tier, top tier. First of all, the fighting in this movie is some of the best fighting that I've seen in the MCU. Purred, okay? Purr. That's what the kids say. So anyway, the fight scene on a bus, phenomenal, okay? So they're on the bus. He and his best friend Katie, played by Awkwafina, and some shit started to pop on the bus. Posing as passengers are trying to fight Shang-Chi. They're trying to get a pendant that he wears and never takes off that his mother had given to and Shang is like, listen, baby, I got a garage apartment. I'm a valet. I don't have much. But what you're not gonna do is take this pendant, okay? I'm gonna have to unleash the dragon on y'all like Cisco, okay? I'm gonna unleash the dragon on y'all, and it's gonna be a problem on this bus. Now, if you wanna do that, let's do that. If you don't, then leave me the hell alone, okay? So the people on the bus chose violence. Violence ensued. It was so fun. The fight scene on the bus was phenomenal. We get introduced to Razorface, this big-ass white dude with a buzz cut that I would definitely not trust on the streets. To top it off, he is missing a hand that has been replaced by a razor, okay? The fist. I hope I say razor fist and not razor face, because Taser Face was from Guardians of the Galaxy, too. Razor Fist is from Shang-Chi. I'm gonna have to see what I said. I hope I said what I was supposed to say. So the guys get the pendant, and because the guys get the pendant, Shang-Chi knows exactly what that is. Whole time, his best friend is like, say, bruh, when you learn how to do this? And why was I having to defend you from bullies back in the day? Like, why were you letting me put myself out there on a limb like Tina Marie when you could do this the whole time? You should have been protecting me. Which are valid questions. But I also understand why Shang was like, listen, I left that behind. That's not me no more. They end up with going to this address that is a fight club, okay? They have a bunch of different fights going on. It's like a fight club. What I did recognize, and again, I don't know if this is true. This is just me thinking out loud, okay? The Fight Club was giving me very much Madripoor vibes. Madripoor was a city that had like no rules somewhere in the world, somewhere, child. I don't remember. It was featured in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It looked just like that. Real grimy, real sketchy, you know what I'm saying? It was giving me Madripoor vibes, okay? I feel like also I was trying not to read and see, but I feel like I also saw somebody say that they spotted a Madripoor flag in the background, which is like, I'm probably right. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I'm right. Get to the main ring, and it's Wong, my buddy from Doctor Strange, and the freaking Abomination, right? In the ring, and they fighting. And it's like, how y'all get here? What were the events that led up to y'all getting into this little fisticuffs, if you will? One of the last times I saw Wong, again, my guy didn't have enough money for a tuna melt, okay? You know, but tuna mad cheap, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So if he ain't have enough money for a tuna melt, my guy was struggling financially. So maybe he was in there trying to get him some coins. Shang ends up having to go into the main ring to battle. We see the person he's gonna battle looking real mischievous, looking real serious in a hoodie. Comes out, boom, it's his sister. He's like, oh, sister, I haven't seen you in a long time. And the sister's like, say, bro, I'm about to bust your ass shit. I don't care what you talking about. I'm coming to punch you in your face, okay? Expeditiously, all right? She whoops him up, and he's like, no, I can't hit you. You're my sister. Again, the sister don't have no time for fake ones, okay? Shang and his sister, after the fight, after she done bust him up, oh, that's when he took his shirt off, right? I was a little surprised. I was like, oh, all right. I see you. Vegetables is what that is. No processed food. You wasn't eating ranch potato chips like I was right before I started filming this video, were you? Nope, you were eating broccoli with bison, real lean meats, you know what I'm saying? Because you were looking good, Sean. Katie was like, oh, she had dropped her shoulder because she didn't know either. We were all surprised, okay? While they're at the Fight Club, Shang-Chi and Xialing are like hashing out their issues because they haven't seen each other in like 16 years or some wild shit like that, right? So they are talking, and Ring's members come to get Shang-Chi and Xialing to bring them back to the compound. They don't want to go, okay? They don't know what the daddy got in mind. Are y'all he trying to kill me? What you gonna do? I ain't trying to find out. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, okay? So they end up trying to escape through scaffolding on the side of the building where they are. The fight on the scaffolding was fire. Basically on like little 2x7s, like 47 feet in the air. Me personally, I would have weighed the option of just getting caught. I really would have weighed that option. I also forgot to talk about the fire. I don't even know what it's called, like the water map or the magical thing. I don't know. So the daddy got the pendant from Shang-Chi. Xialing had the matching pendant, right? It was given to the mama, and the mama was like, you can use this if you want to go home, all right? And so obviously there's something going on with the pendant. Child, it's not just a pendant. If the mama gonna say something deep like that about a necklace, it's not just a necklace. So he puts the two pendants in the carving on the wall, and the pendants make a dragon's eyes, right? Dragon comes to life. Water hits the sky, like it comes up from the ground. It's suspended in midair. They standing surrounded by water, but they completely dry. You'll have to see it, child, because it was absolutely beautiful. It's stuff on the floor moving around. The floor turned to ice. It was just fire. The daddy was talking to them about Ta Lo. He was saying that the mama is not actually dead. He was saying that the mama is trapped by the people of Ta Lo behind in this mountain, okay? And that he has to go and get her. Xialing and Shang-Chi, they go to Ta Lo to warn them that this is what the dad is coming to do. Get to Ta Lo. They get up with his auntie, okay? She's beautiful, Michelle Yeoh. I love her. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shouts out like she's ever gonna see this. Come on now, sis. Shout out. Anyway, he meets his aunt, and the aunt tells them, well, they tell the aunt that the daddy is coming to destroy the village and to free the mama from behind this gate. You know, she's being held captive. And then the auntie was like, your daddy tripping, yeah. Your mama dead, baby. My sister shrine right over here. Y'all want to take a little peek, pay y'all respects, because she dead. Like, that's not what that is. So she runs it down to him and tells him that It's actually the Dweller in Darkness, this monster dragon, wild ass soul sucking demon thing that's behind a fortress in a mountain that they had to work super hard to capture, you know, the whole, you know, the drill or whatever. She told a story, and we see the connection that they start to form, the aunt and the I feel like her name was Ying Nan. I feel like that's her name. Probably is wrong, but okay. They start to form a connection, and prior to him going to Ta Lo, Shang-Chi's fighting style was very much what his daddy taught him, you know, like an assassin, very much, you know, like like what y'all was saying the daddy fights like. But the aunt was saying, say, bro, that's your daddy side, all right? You know, that's your daddy side. That's all good, yeah. But let's talk about your mama side, okay? Let's talk about what we do. We open fists, you know what I'm saying? We here with it. She was basically saying that you have to embrace your full self. Like, that's a part of you too, that assassin, your dad and them side. But you have to embrace your full self in order to come into what is rightfully yours and who you actually are. And that you got to come over here to your mama side too in order to get that, okay? Your mama side and your daddy side, the yin and the yang. You come to daddy, just tearing stuff up. Just leave people alone. It don't cost no money to mind your business. That lady dead, sir. She dead. You know she dead because you had saw her dead on the ground. Or now all of a sudden she talking to you. Now she talking to you. You got to go destroy Ta Lo to get with her. That's not her, love. That's not her. Meanwhile, Katie is like, well, I ain't got shit to do. I'm just wandering around. An older lady encouraged Katie to take the bow and arrow and go practice. And Katie was like, I don't know how to do that. What am I supposed to do with this? And the older man kind of reluctantly takes her under his wing and teaches her how to use the bow and arrow, and it's gonna allow her to you know, fight in the big, you know, battle that you know is coming, because the daddy on their heels, you know what I'm saying? The dad is like, I'm coming get my wife who's fucking dead, but okay. The daddy pull up with the soldiers like, say, pass me my wife, bro. That's all I'm here for. If y'all don't want to give her to me, I'm gonna tear all this shit up. I'm gonna knock all this shit over. Just know and understand that, okay? The people's like, say, bro, she's dead. All right? I know that you saw her die. You was there. We wasn't even there. We wasn't there. We ain't had nothing to do with that. That was on you. Don't come over here trying to tear our shit up because you messed up. That's not us. That's you. He didn't want to hear that, so he proceeded to tear all the shit up. So they have a protection dragon that helped them to fight the Dweller in Darkness. Again, the yin and the yang. It's like a good dragon and a bad dragon. The people of Ta Lo use dragon scales, like things that fall off of the dragon. So the dragon would drop these things in the course of battle, and they use that as weapons, right? So everybody was mounted up. They was ready to go. So the daddy immediately goes to the place where where he thinks his wife is, but it's actually the Dweller in Darkness just chopping his little head. Telling him, like, making him think that he hears his wife's voice. And another thing, why, if before she even had children, she whooped your ass at this waterfall and y'all fell in love, what make you think she needs your help if she trapped somewhere? Okay. The fight at Ta Lo was really cool. TD was scrapping, okay? Old people was getting busy, you know what I'm saying? The warriors was out here fighting. Xialing was doing her thing, you know what I mean? And Shang Chi goes after his daddy, who's at the mountain where he think his wife is trying to free her, but it's the whole time freeing the Dweller in Darkness, right? So he's chipping away at this wall that's keeping the thing in, and these little minion dragon baby dragons come out. Daddy's fighting, and Shang-Chi is like, you about to do the wrong thing, daddy. Won't you just stop? So they having an awesome fight. And Shang-Chi is really starting to embrace the things that his TD taught him, his auntie, his aunt taught him. And he whooping up on his daddy. The little things that are escaping, the little minion dragon, baby little dragon things, are taking the souls of the people that are fighting the battle with the soldiers, the 10 Rings soldiers, and the to feed the big dragon in the mountain captivity cartridge, getting stronger, right? And so the fucking thing busts out, all right? Shang-Chi falls in the water, and when Shang-Chi fell in the water, it very much gave Black Panther vibes. You know, when it was Challenge Day, and T'Challa got thrown over the water, it was giving me that kind of vibe. But in the water, Shang-Chi saw the protection dragon and helped to lock up the dweller in darkness. And the dragon was probably down there like, God damn it, y'all, why y'all need me again, bro? Like, didn't we just do this like 1,000 years ago? Comes out, they help. It's a dragon fight, which I always appreciate. Sha Ling is like, listen, I'm about to contribute. I'm about to get on this dragon. We about to slay this thing, and we about to save the people, okay? Shang-Chi is fighting with his daddy. I would have loved to see at least like 10 or 15 more minutes of that fight between Shang-Chi and his daddy. For real, because it was awesome. Shang-Chi is kicking his daddy's ass. His daddy ends up RIP through the dragon sucks his soul out anyway. And Shang-Chi gets the rings. Fucks the dragon up. Everybody lives happily ever after, pretty much, right? So it was really good. Like, he saved the day. He was like, that's my baby. Yeah, that's my little sweet little Shang. My baby. Katie helped. She was fighting the dragon too with her bow and arrow and stuff. It was over and they went back to San Francisco. And they were trying to tell their friends, like, yeah, bro, it was wild. I had to go by my auntie in them house, and when I got over there, they had this dragon, bro, and it was like, say, bro, help us save the town. And it was like, all right, cool. And I fought the dragon. Like, they were trying to tell the story, and the friends were like, all right, cool. Just gonna lie in my face, huh? So, of course, they had 2 post-credit scenes. One of the scenes, I don't remember which order it was in. One of the scenes, we see that Sha Ling, his sister, has taken over the 10 Rings compound. Women are fighting. She has murals on the wall. She has color. She changed the color. She changed the flag. She, like, did it up, okay? Definitely think she's gonna be a villain. I think she's gonna be a villain, like, kind of how Loki's a villain. It's like, my boy, I like Loki, but just, like, stop doing stuff. Like, she's gonna do that. I definitely don't think she's gonna be, like, Avengers adjacent. She gotta be the yang to his yang, you feel me? But she has women fighting, okay? My theory is that the women that she has fighting are the women who were freed from the Black Widow movie. Because what you gonna do? What you gonna go take a job at a bank? You was an assassin, my love. What you gonna do? Nothing. You gonna assassinate. I was about to say, you gonna go assassin. And then another post-credit scene was Wong, my buddy, get Katie and Shang, like, hey, you about to be an Avenger, baby. Get your shit. Matter of fact, don't even go get your shit. Come on. We'll supply you with whatever you need. This video was supposed to be like my top 10 takeaways. I ended up just telling you about the whole damn movie. So once again, if you ain't want to see it, I hope I said that you shouldn't watch it, because I told you about everything. Anyway, so this is my first video for Watch With Me LB. I'm gonna see if I can edit this thing and see how that's gonna go, because I've never edited anything before. Thanks for watching. Watch With Me LB.